Alright, this is my first video. I'm just gonna get straight into it. My name is Taz, and this video is about Vaporwo1f. Well, what's going on right now is he's a pedophile. He's a thorn in my side. My man Kai had to take down his video on Vaporwo1f because so many people are attacking us. Because we're trying to prove that he's a pedophile, which he is, and they just don't want to believe it. So, I got some evidence. I had an interview today with a victim that has been going on for 5 to 6 years of being groomed. So here's some images. Pause if you need to. This is him, proof of him talking to this person. So I know that this person, when they DM'd me on Twitter, was not just someone who's seen the clips and wanted to be getting some clout from it. And that's obviously what he actually looks like. This man is 39. Crazy. 39 is crazy. And this man tries to blame it on his autism. But generally, I just think that he's just fucking retarded. He's slow. Like, generally, I don't even think at this point that he's retarded. He's just retarded. He is racist as hell, too. Like, I've heard him say some outrageous things before. And I'm not even doing this all for, like, the clout. I'm doing this to get awareness for the victims. And it is so crazy to me how he did this to this person since they were 12. And it just ended a month ago. She blocked him. Don't go. I didn't put their name in the video because I don't want them to be attacked. So here's some of the clips.
You look goofy right now. And let me
My fault.
Oh yeah, do you have my nameplate off or anything?
Oh yeah, everything's off, so...
Okay. You'll probably know me by my voice, but I just like to make sure because again...
Okay. So, like, tell us your stories, tell us your experience with Vapor.
So, about 6 years ago, I used to hang out with this friend called Mew. I'm just going to call him that since that was a part of the username. And they said they met somebody, Vaporwo1f, which would be Vapor. At that point, it was when I was really into Jet Set Radio, and so were they, my friend. So okay. I decided to come and meet him because, it might as well. He was lying and saying he was one of the voice actors. I knew he wasn't, but you know what? I don't really
6 to 5 years ago?
Yes, I would have been 12.
You would have been 12, okay.
So I did say...
He would have been 39 minus...
I met him when when he was 34.
34,
I believe.
Still illegal.
He didn't know I was 12. I did say I was 14, but that was because I wasn't comfortable yet saying my age. Eventually he did find out, but I'll tell you about that in a second. So... It really turned the shit quickly because it kind of, in Discord, it kind of got sexual with other people in it too. A lot of them stuff, I'm just going to say nicknames. Sorry if I take a second. So, eventually, like I was saying, it went to shit quickly.
Okay, so like, what were the types of things he would say in Discord? Or do in Discord?
So, obviously the sexual shit.
So it is pretty obvious that it got sexual really quick, which is just disgusting. This man needs to be put behind bars. Because sometimes he would talk about raping his cousin. Being accused of it, at least. Which, at this point, he probably did it. Not gonna lie, he probably did it at this point. This man is the worst of the worst. It's always these My Hero Academia guys. I don't know what it is with them. They're just weird. But back to the clip.
I do remember being in a call with somebody named Snell. They were 17 at the time. I was, once again, 12. He, knowing we were both minors, still whipped his dick out and showed us his ass. he grabbed his dick and kind of just. Sorry. Not rubbed it, but like, I don't fucking know how to explain it.
Okay, so he was grabbing his penis, okay.
Yeah, and another time is really fucking weird. I joined him in a world with another dude, and he was kind of looking for his W avatars, and the other person, they acted like they were trying to like fuck my avatar. I do not even know. I was just standing there.
Now, what they just said genuinely made me sick to my stomach. There was two. Sadly, we could not get the name of the other guy. She didn't remember. Remember, this shit was going on for 6 to 5 years, so she's not going to remember a lot. But they tried to fuck her virtual avatar. Now, that's crazy to me. Knowing this girl was about 14 at this time was just the most heinous, disgusting thing a fucking person can do. And now thinking about it, this guy, he just needs to, like, you know, take his own life at this point, because this is just too much. He was doing live nudity on camera instead of sending pictures to other people that we have seen so far. And this is the youngest person he has supposedly, did actually groom a 12-year-old for 5 to 6 years. Now, like, I'm just so starstruck when I heard this that I was like, this guy is a fucking, not even a monster. He just doesn't deserve to live at this point.
And
what?
Vapor didn't protest anything. He actually kind of just joined in. The other person, and sorry, said something about like virgin screams because I was extremely embarrassed. I was making noises. I was moving away from them.
Makes sense.
Because once again I was 12, and there's more. The one that I did record and then lost was one where I was in a call with I think 4 other people. It was the OG friend, which not you. OG is another dude, Snell, and then me and one more person. So actually, yeah, that would be 3 other people. And he pulled his pants down and showed his ass.
Now, this guy just loves to show his ass, obviously. Now, it's a reoccurring trend with him. He's been sending his ass to so many people. He showed her his ass, tried to molest her virtually, which I know it's a virtual game, but it's still wrong when you know that she said she was 12. And, like, this guy, he just can't get enough of men. Now, yes, this person is a female, but they identify as a man. She told me originally he was transphobic, calling her a girl, calling him a girl, not respecting his pronouns. But this guy he's just a faggot at this point. Like, I'm not homophobic. I wouldn't call him a faggot if he wasn't a pedophile and he was just gay. But he's a pedophile, so I'm gonna call him a faggot all I want. So don't even try to go on Twitter, try to cancel me for calling him a faggot. He's a faggot, okay? But this man really stooped so low. At this point, I don't even know how many people he has groomed. It could be damn near 100, because he's so embedded in the community of this vrchat game. Now, I got my boy Kai. Obviously, he was going to be in this clip. to come out of retirement a little bit just to do this interview with me. He's not gonna show up in any more videos in the future unless he comes out of retirement. But definitely shout out to my boy Kai for doing the interview with me. There are more clips. We're gonna get to it. And I just want to say, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get back to the clip.
Yo, I have one question. Just one.
Yeah.
Did you say 12?
Yes. I said I was
Okay.
14, but then he eventually learned, like, maybe not even a year later, and he didn't really give a shit.
Oh.
I'm 17 now.
Yo, what the fuck is up with this guy?
Is this the lowest he's done?
Yes, and Kai's hard-headed ass did just realize she said she was 12. I still much love to you, bro. Now back to the clips.
The way he acted with me, I thought he, loved me or some shit. I kind of became obsessed, and that's the only reason why I did start watching those or some shit, because I was extremely mentally ill. I was being preyed upon. So I thought, oh, he loves me. He was the first dude to show me his dick and shit.
Okay, so I will not lie to you. It's kind of weird. That's weird, what you said, but you were 12, so this is probably that's probably the first sexual interaction you would have ever had.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry for what you had to go through, obviously.
Yeah, sorry.
Basically,
But,
he's been doing this before me. I got into it because I used to be friends with Vapor. And then I found out about the stuff he's been doing. I have evidence of, obviously, on my Twitter of him saying some stuff to me.
Yeah.
Which I was not okay with at all.
Well, another reason it happened is because I already had a really bad relation with the whole learning about sex thing. I was, molested at 8, so I just thought this shit was normal. I didn't know, really. I didn't know it was bad, because I'm just supposed to trust adults, I guess.
Now that right there proves that he preys on people's mental stability and how he embeds false shit into people's minds, getting people to believe him for whatever he says, that he's not a sexual predator, when obviously he's been caught multiple times and we have multiple different sources of evidence on him. I can't really talk about much about Vapor right now because I need to gather more evidence on Vapor. So what I'm going to do is probably make a part 2. So I'm going to get going and make sure pedophiles are afraid again.